Pay no attention to that 3 p.m. on your screen. This is actually 4 p.m. My camera is stuck on standard time. I have no idea how to put it on daylight savings time. But it is 4 p.m. It's the 10th day of May 2005. It's Confirmation Day at Sacred Heart Church here in beautiful downtown Chazy. We're at Chazy Central Rural School for Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference Varsity Girls Softball. The Schroon Lake Wildcats got here about 18 minutes ago now. And they're just going through their warm-ups. The Chazy girls desperately want to start this game as close to being on time as possible, but the umpires are nowhere in sight, and we can't start till they're here. So there are 4 Chazy girls who are being confirmed today, and there is one who is acting as a sponsor. So 5 of them have to hit the road in exactly 2 hours, actually 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 13 seconds. So Chazy will hope to get off to a big lead and then swing at anything to get this over with. If everybody leaves, all 5 people leave, then they're down to just 8 players. So they're down, yes, 8 players. Or actually less than that maybe. They've got 3 on the bench. If 5 leave, that leaves only 7 players. So Coach Langlois said she was down to 8, but she only had 3 on the card for subs, so she would be down for 7, and I don't know if she'd have to forfeit, even if she's up 20-1, which is a possibility here against Schroon Lake. So stick around, we'll see what time this game gets underway, and we'll see what time it ends. Well, an hour has not ensued, but I did figure out how to change the time on the camera, so the time we've spent in the last couple of minutes waiting for the umpires has not been totally wasted. However, the umpires are still nowhere in sight. We'll check back with you every 5 minutes, so don't go away. It'll be instantaneous as you're watching this, though. At 4:10, almost 4:11, Coach Langlois decided to go for help. Looks like the umpires didn't get the memo for the 4 o'clock start. The umpires have just made their appearance. Now one of them had to go back to the vehicle. So at best, this game will start around 20 minutes late. Looks like he's got to make a pit stop before he even comes onto the field. It's going to be a long, short afternoon. All right, the officials are Kevin Prey, and this fellow here is named Frank. He's from Tupper Lake. So if you know somebody from Tupper Lake named Frank, it might be this guy. So Kevin said he was called at 1 o'clock to do the game, and nobody had told the other guy that it was a 4 o'clock game, and nobody told him it was a 4 o'clock game. So the umpire assigner might be to blame, or it could be somebody here at Chazy didn't call the umpire assigner. Who knows? But I did look in the paper today, and it looked to me like every MVAC softball game played today was supposed to be at 4 o'clock anyway, so I don't think it was a reschedule on the part of Chazy as far as time. It is 4:19 and something. The time the first batter steps in to start this ball game. Amanda Keeble on the pitching rubber. She is, of course, known on Hometown Cable as Hometown Keeble. Well, she is on the pitching rubber, and she's got to get these Wildcats swinging. Katie Horton is the second baseman. She is the leadoff hitter for the Wildcats. Comebacker to Keeble. Over to Kristen Henry. We have 1 down. Amanda Keeble is the pitcher. Her battery mate is Marianne Latour. This is Jay Bowen. She's the shortstop. Jesse Bowen. Okay, first base is Kristen Henry. Second base is Caitlin Howley. The strike. Shortstop is Whitney Nevada. Third base is Helen Giroux, Carissa House, Sonia Dupree, and Dana Ledoux in the outfield going from left to right. Strike two. Hit sharply to Giroux. She knocks it down, picks it up, fires over to first to Henry. Not in time. So I'll have to call that an E5. That's the unconfirmed Helen Giroux. Next time we see her, she will be confirmed. This is one of the Williams girls. Foul ball. This is Hattie Williams. She lines a shot into left field. Nice catch by House on a sinking liner. That was a very nice catch by the left fielder, House. It keeps Bowen at first, and it brings up the other Williams. This is Mariah Williams. But Mariah Williams is from Schroon Lake, not from Mariah. Slow roller, going to be trouble. Drew, nice pickup over to first, and it's going to go out of play. And where was the runner when the ball was released? Had she rounded to second? A coach thinks so. I think she may have been too. But the umpires, if neither one of them saw her past second base on the release, then she'll get third base. If they know that she was past second on the release, then all right, Frank from Tupper Lake. Frank from Tupper Lake.
How does that work on a dead ball? If he's already turned second and making away to third, the dead ball is there?
The release point back again.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Was this far from second base?
Okay. I just want to make
Okay. All right. The coach wasn't quite sure. She was close to second if she hadn't rounded it, but he didn't really know the rule, so this is Decker. One on. One out, two on. All I have is the first initials for Schroon Lake. Sounds like they're saying Kathleen. Strike three looking. That's the third out. Okay, there were two outs. There were two outs? I guess so. 5 batters, 2 left on. There's 3 outs. So we're going to the bottom of the first with Schroon Lake scoreless. Alright, as I started to say, we don't have the first names for the Schroon Lake Wildcats, just the first initials. So we're trying to pick up their names as they come to the plate. Hattie Williams is the pitcher. Her battery mate is Durham. At first base, it's Clark. Second baseman is Katie Horton. Shortstop, Jesse Bowen. Third baseman is Decker. I think it sounded like Kathleen. Shortstop, as we said, Bowen. Left field is Mariah Williams. Center field is Mayhem, and Terrell is in center, and I guess the right fielder is Mayhem. This is Sonia Dupree. She is leading off here in the bottom half of the first. Hits it to third, throw to first, just in time. They got her by a fraction of a step. Good hustle by Sonia Dupree. Sonny D is out at first. That gets us to Marianne Latour. And Sonia Dupree was walking back in play, and those extra 15 seconds are badly needed here. So if every Chazy player who makes an out at first walks back in play, she's gonna delay this game at least 30 seconds, because they're gonna hit fly balls, no outs at first base. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. So Latour gets a free pass. And Whitney Nevada, who was a sponsor today, will be a sponsor today at the confirmation, steps in. Latour in scoring position. Foul off. That was ball 3, but Whitney Nevada was ready to go. Said, I've seen enough. She's ready to go to first. Kevin Prey said, come on back here. Hit to the right side. And Nevada's going to reach. And somehow or other, Latour did not advance. Ball hit to the right side. She's got to be going. She's got to be going. Now Helen Giroux, the third baseman, steps in. Gets the signs. I'm sure she'll have the swing away sign. Ball 1. Temperature on this 10th day of May 2005 is in the upper 70s, approaching 80 as we arrived for the ball game. So before all was said and done, it just might go over the 80-degree mark. Off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball. Williams pitch. Hit sharply. Nice pickup by the shortstop. Good pickup by the shortstop. And this, the runner on second, Latour, again, not running on that. She has to run on that. She was staying right near the bag. So even if the shortstop, Bowen, had fielded that cleanly, she would have had an extra attempt there to get Latour. This is left fielder Carissa House. She hits it to third. This should be in front of the bag. Moves away. Nevada scores. And we're going to have runners at second and third. Chazy draws first blood. The ball hit to the third baseman that was thrown low. It was hit in front of the bag, so Decker didn't have a play at third base. It looked to me at first like maybe she would, but she did not. There are 2 down. 2 ducks in the pond for our hometown Keeble. Amanda Keeble at the plate. What do you want me to do, Coach? Hit a home run or a double? Settle for a walk? Strike. 0-2 the count. Foul ball. Count a hold at 0-2. Get to second. Over to first for the out. Chazy strands 2. They pick up 1. It's 1-0 after 1 full here on hometown Cable. All right. I think this is Savannah Clark at the plate. Leading off the second inning. 1-1. Strike 2. Two and 2 they're calling it. Oh yeah, I thought she had 2 strikes on her. 3-2. Head back to Keeble. Over to Henry, 1 down. Jesse Meme Clark is the first baseman. Meme is one of those outfielders that I'm not sure where she is at.
Go, Jesse, go!
Slow roller. Keeble's going to have to hurry. Nice backup by Ledoux. Nice backing up there by Dana Ledoux. She's going to be confirmed tonight too. Alright. So Meme is on, and Durham the batter. Strike called. Leah Durham. Two and two. Foul tip. Count holds at 2 and 2. Henry breaking toward the bag, has to come back, and there'll be no play. Henry broke toward first base, and then had to come back, and then she ended up having to dive on the ground to make the catch. It should have been a routine play because it was right about where she was when the action started. Krista Tyrrell, the right fielder. Late swing. It's a foul ball. Strike three. So that's 2 down. Top of the order now. And Katie Horton, the second baseman, will step in. Hit sharply to Giroux. She'll take the unassisted putout at third base. Nothing across. For the Wildcats, it remains 1-0. Chazy after an inning and a half. Caitlin Howley steps in. She'll lead off the bottom half of the second. Looks at ball one. Chazy with just one loss coming into today's game, that against the unbeaten Crown Point Panthers. Hit to left field. It's taken by Mariah Williams for the out, 1 down. That'll bring up Dana Ledoux, the right fielder. And the pitch. Swung on, hit to the second baseman. 2 down. Now lefty hitting Kristen Henry, the batter. Two outs, nobody on. Top of the order on deck for the Eagles. Swing and a miss. Hit back to the pitcher, Williams over to first for the out. A look what I got catch by Hattie Williams for the third out. Going to the second, it's 1-0 Chazy. Jesse Bowen, shortstop, leading off the third, ball one. Strike called. High strike.
Come on, Amanda, keep it right to the glove, Amanda.
Fouled. Strike two. Line shot, that's a base hit. Gets away in left field. It's going to be a 4-bagger. House is tracking it down. Nevada out for the relay, but she's going to be held. She'll be held. A nice throw, nice relay from Whitney Nevada. I think she probably could have made it, but with nobody out, the coach not taking any chances. You don't send a runner to the plate unless you're sure she's going to score with nobody out. Here's Hattie Williams hits it to short. Nevada over to first in time, and that gets the run in. It's a 1-1 ball game. Left fielder Mariah Williams, the batter. Soft liner to Howley, backhands it. 2 down. Now Kathleen Decker. Umpire Prey having to remove a bat here. Schroon Lake not picking up the bat. Leah Trombley will toss it back to Keeble. Strike 1. Hit through the left side. Nevada knocks it down over to first. Is not going to be in time. House came off the bag. Chazy should be paying more attention to the runner. She turned toward second and slipped. I wouldn't call it making a move, but you never know what the umpires are going to call it. She turned toward second, slipped, and she was in fair territory. So that could be interpreted as making a move to second. So you got to watch those things and be ready to put a tag on her. 2 strikes. Strike 3, no, outside. Get back to Keeble. We're tied after 2.5. The Wildcats have tied it 1-1. Sonia Dupree at the plate. Top of the order up for Chazy. As they start the third, she swings, hits a shot down the third baseline into left field. And a leadoff single for Sunny D. Now Marianne Latour. Dupree with the steal. She's in it safely at second. So with nobody out, the Eagles have the potential go-ahead run in scoring position here in the third inning. Swing and a miss. Two and 1. Two and 2. To the right side. Center fielder tracks it down. It's a double for Latour. Dupree is going to run right through the bag. Right over home plate. Dupree scores. RBI double for Mary Ann Latour. Brings up Whitney Nevada, the red-headed shortstop. Way high, ball 1. 60 years ago yesterday, World War II came to a halt. Actually, the European portion of it did. VE Day. VJ Day, of course, is in the latter part of the summer. Williams couldn't get a good glove on it. She just barely tipped it. Nevada's going to be standing in at third. I'm going to give her a triple. If I had a scorebook, I would call that a triple for Nevada. And a run batted in. And we have Helen Giroux to the plate. Hit to center field. It is misplayed. And Drew's going to end up at second base. So that makes it 3-1 Chazy and Carissa House, the batter. Drew at second base. Foul ball.
Out.
1-1 pitch. Swung on, hit sharply into the right center field gap. This just might be a four-bagger. It's going to go back. It's going to be a ground rule double. No, it stops before it gets to the tarmac. On the pavement, it's a ground rule double. In this case, it's a home run for House. Now that well-known switch hitter, Amanda Keeble, the batter. It's a line shot back to Williams for the out. Well hit ball by Keeble, but it's out. Now Caitlin Howley hits it through the left side. Gets away. It gets away. Was not picked up. We're going to call this a home run for Caitlin Howley. Ball was not touched. We'll call it a gapper and a home run for Caitlin Howley. So back-to-back dingers. One down, and Dana Ledoux says, I'm going to hit me one of them home runs. To the opposite field. It's going to get away. Another one being chased. That's going to be at least a 3. They're going to send her. And Dana Ledoux is going to go all the way around, give the young lady a home run. Back-to-back homers. It's Kristen Henry at the plate. Just one out, I think. 9th batter of the inning. That sounds like 7 runs thus far. 8-1 lead. Hit on the ground to short. Pick up, fire to first. 2 down. I'll bring up Sonia Dupree. Ball 1. In the crowd. If that guy could have bent, he could have caught it. In tight. Foul ball. Dupree knows we got to get this game going. That's the only reason she swung at that pitch, which was way out of the strike zone. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike, and she's going to reach. Coach is not hiding his emotions. Marianne Latour, who belted it last time up there, swings, it hits a soft liner, caught by the shortstop, Jesse Bowen. So it's 7 runs for the Eagles. It's an 8-1 lead after 3 falls. Chazy leading Schroon Lake here on hometown cable viewer-supported local television. TV worth your support. I don't know. This is Jesse Meme. I thought Clark was due up, but Meme's at the plate, so we'll have to adjust our record here. Ball. Strike. 3-1. Chazy's got to speed up the game here after that long third inning. And ball 4 to Meme. I'll bring up Leah Durham, the catcher. Fouls it off, strike 1. Durham, a lefty hitter. Up the middle. Keeble could have put her body in front of that one, but said no thanks. Could have sacrificed her body for the team, but Keeble instead stuck her glove out there. This is Crystal Terrell. Nobody out. 2 ducks on the pond. Hit to the right side. The wind is causing havoc out there. Drops in. And it's going to be an 8-2 ball game. Runners at the corners. It's a strong wind. And it moves that ball. It's moving. It's coming a little bit. Not quite third to first. About halfway in between third to first is the direction it's going. Line shot, base hit for Katie Horton. Now Jessie Bowen, number 2 hitter in the lineup, steps up. 8-3 the score. Nobody out here in the 4th. Strike 1. Schroon Lake looking to battle back. Hit sharply to Nevada. She'll go to third to Giroux. They get the lead runner, 1 down. Short throw, lead runner, smart play. Now Hattie Williams, the Schroon Lake pitcher, swings at the first offering, hits it down the third baseline. It's going to be a fair ball, and everybody's going to be safe. Nice try. Keeble tossing it quickly over to Giroux, but everybody was safe. So the bags are full for Mariah Williams. She swings, hits a soft liner. Giroux makes the catch, jumping in front of Nevada. Wasn't quite high enough for the infield fly to be called. Wasn't a routine pop-up. So that's 2 down, and Kathleen Decker, third baseman. Ball 1. Bags full. 8-3 is my guess at the score. Hit to third. Giroux over to Henry. Henry comes off the bag, catches the ball, touches the bag for the out. Good, smart play by the first sacker. 8-3, we're going to the bottom half of the 4th. We're halfway through the ball game. Whitney Nevada at the plate. Ball 1. Second half of the ball game. Bottom of the 4th inning. Nevada leads it off with a single. It's 5:05. Chazy has to end this in the next 55 minutes. They got a bunch of players have to be at the confirmation. Got to be there for 6:30. Got to go home and brush their teeth and comb their hair and scrub a couple layers of softball dust off. If it weren't for the confirmation, I'd probably be at Northeastern tonight for the track meet. I haven't covered too many track meets this far. Line shot, Giroux. And Nevada is going to score. They'll give Giroux an RBI, I guess. Now Carissa House at the batter. 9-3, Chazy. Strike 1. Giroux with a late jump goes into second. Oh, 2 the count. The ends of the bat. Giroux advances to third. 2-2 the count. Line shot. A couple hoppers to second. Gets a run in, RBI, as Giroux scores to make it 10. And let's place your bets. Which side of the plate will hometown Keeble bat from this time? She's going to bat right-handed. She lined it back to the pitcher left-handed last time. Hits it on a bouncer back to the pitcher. Over to first for the out. 10-3 with 2 down. Out's ready to call an inning, but it's only 2 outs. And Caitlin Howley, the batter. There's the pitch. Ball. Swings at one in the dirt. Howley said, I homered last time up there, coach. 3-1 to count. Ball 4, so Howley will get a free pass. And Dana Ledoux, who also went all the way around last time up there, swings and misses. Strike 1. Howley goes into second. Victory. So, I believe it's now 10-3 as we go to the 5th inning. Chazy leading Schroon Lake on hometown cable. Savannah Clark at the plate. We're in the 5th inning. Ball 4. Lead-off walk for Clark. Score again, as my best guess is 10-3 Chazy. This is Jesse Meme, the center fielder. Strike called. Out! Tagged her. Hit her with the tag, Nevada. Catching the ball, slapping her with the tag. This guy says she did not touch her. Fouled off. Fair ball. Fair ball. Not sure if it landed fair or if it touched the glove of Henry. But it's a fair ball. This is Leah Durham. Ball 1. Strike. She's out and she's hurt. She was safe initially, went off the bag. Now she's out, but she was laying there because she was in pain, may have twisted her ankle on that slide. That's 2 outs, both on the bases. What's the coach doing here? I'm going to play without him. Ball. The Latour is thrown out too. So Keeble says, I'll walk this girl, and Marianne will throw her out. The Latour with 2 runners thrown out in this half inning. Strike. That's a whole season's worth for Mike Piazza. This is Katie Horton. It's it high and back of third. Giroux calling. She grabs it. Nothing across for the Wildcats. Remains 10-3. We're going to the bottom of the 5th on Hometown Cable. Kristen Henry leading off the bottom half of the 5th for the Eagles. We're getting a ball off the field, I guess. Time is ticking away. We're at 5:18. Strike 1. Line shot for Henry. Well, Sonia Dupree. Henry stealing. She is in there. Kristen Henry. Showing her speed. Henry's going to be out. Started to slide a little early. Later slide, I think she might have beaten it. So the thing you never want to happen, the first out or the last out, in this case the first out at third base. Ball 4, Dupree is on. And she is glancing, she will stay at first. Now, Marianne Latour, who's had a good day at the bat. Good day with the bat, is at the plate. Hit the short. Bobbled. She'll be on an E6. Now Whitney Nevada. First and second. 1 out. Looks like ball 1. Helen Giroux on deck. Ball 2. Bottom half of the 5th. 10-3 Chazy leads. Swing and a miss. Cloud of dust and Dupree is in. And Latour goes to second. 2-1 to count. Three-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Way out in front of it. She didn't want to walk. She wanted to swing away. Full count. Strike 3 on the inside corner. First base was open, so Nevada could have run to first. Helen Giroux, the batter. Helen wanted to be up there with the bases full. 2 runs will score. Giroux will be in at second. Extra base on the error, extra run on the error. Here, 1 run batted in. And this is House. Chopper to third. Gets through. Giroux's going to round. She will score. Throw will go to second to keep House at first. So Helen Giroux races in. And whoops. We're zooming and not looking through the camera. Camera's just zooming away. We're looking around in the real world instead of through the camera lens. Here's Marianne Latour. Excuse me, that's not Marianne Latour. That's hometown Keeble. Amanda Keeble at the plate. Pitch to Keeble. Strike called. Ball 4, Keeble. Draws a base on balls. She'll trot down to first base. And Susanna Kordilova is in. Kordilova batting for Howley. Little high. Both runners will advance. That was ball 4, I guess. Kordilova walks. Now Casey Old steps in. She says, "Oh, I'm coming in." Almost forgot. They sit for Olds. RBI for the other redhead, Casey Olds. Now Kristen Henry, who, let's see, she let off the inning? Yes, she did. She let off the inning, so she's the 10th batter of the inning. Base is full. 2 outs. So that would mean 3 runs in for Chazy. But time's a ticking here. They got players that have got to be at confirmation, have to leave here at 6. And it's 5:32. Excuse me, 5:27. 5:27. So 33 minutes away from those players having to leave. And I'm not sure they'll have enough to finish the game if 5 players leave. The first gets away. The second and third. Well, Sonia Dupree, the batter. Hit the short. Will they get this one? Yes. No. It's going to go out of play again. 2 runs will score. Now Marianne Latour. Chazy needs to start making some outs here. Ball 1. Chazy cannot afford these long innings. Williams now afraid to let the team hit the ball because I can't get an out behind me. 3-0 pitch. It's the green light. Hits it to center field. It's going to drop in. Latour going to be sent, and she will go all the way around with a 4-bagger for Marianne Latour. It's the Sunny D hug, the Drew hand, the Henry hug, the house clasp, and on and on. Half an hour left before Chazy has to vacate the premises. Whitney Nevada, one of the vacators, is at the plate. I believe this is the 13th batter, so that sounds like 10 runs across for Chazy this inning. 2 outs. Ball 4, and the batter walks. She'll go to first. Helen Drew at the plate. We got a new pitcher, Cassandra Bessie. Ball 1. Out at third. Alright, that's a good idea on Chazy's part. Get the out. We're going to the 6th inning. Chazy's scoring a bunch here in the 5th. Safe at first. That was Horton. Horton? Yeah, Horton was at the plate, I guess, when the last out occurred. Now Jesse Bowen. We're in the top of the 6th. Strike. Strike 2. Hit sharply by Giroux into left field. It's a base hit all the way. And the 2nd and 3rd. Hattie Williams swings at the first offering. Drew is going to get the out. Not worry about the runs. And Henry throws it out of play. Get the shore outs. That took a runner off the base. 2 runs score for Schroon Lake. Chazy's leading by about 20-5. There's Mariah Williams, which is strike 1. 1 out. Or is it 2 outs now? Maybe there's 2 outs. Who knows? Who cares? Popped out. Foul ball. Nice try by Henry. Backer to Keeble, knocks it down, over to first. With the out. That's 2 down. Okay. So that was the 4th batter. Okay. And this is Kathleen Decker, the 5th batter. Okay, 2 outs, 2 in. 1 at the plate. Off the end of the bat, slow roller to Kotalova. To Henry for the out. It is 20-5 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Helen Giroux at the plate. Ball 1. The dog wants it, the little kid wants it. Drew's going to come all the way around. There's Clarice Bailey. Now Bailey is coming in for House. And House is not one of the players who has to leave. Saying that she didn't come close to first base. Nobody saw it, if it is the case. We're all watching the ball out there and watching that little kid looking at the ball. They're going to stay right there until they get another one, I guess. Clarice Bailey now. House is not one of the players that has to leave. Chazy has got to start making some outs here. Bailey walks. If they bat until 6 o'clock, they're going to be in big trouble. This is Amanda Keeble. Strike one. Two. Middle through. Keeble rounds. Bailey will score. Keeble's on with a single up the middle. RBI. Cordova. Susie Cordova. Line shot. Off the glove. Base hit for Cordova. Bring up Casey Olds. Strike one. To third. Safe at first. Keeble scores. Cordova goes to third. Olds on at first base. Kristen Henry, the batter. Nobody out. Chazy batting like they can play all day. Swing and a miss. Olds goes to second. 2-1 to count. Hit to second base. Bobbled. She'll be safe. No, out on a close one. Just in time to get her. Second baseman Horton making the play. Top of the order now, Sonia Dupre up for the Eagles. Runner at third base. It's away. Here comes Henry. Olds. And Olds scores. Not sure Chazy needs to be stealing. Coach Langlois say no, none of that, please. No more of that. I know we all want to hustle, but we're leading by 20 runs here. Take it one base at a time. Dupree's out. 2 down. Marianne Latour. Ball one. Fair ball. Bessie to first for the out. Well, Chazy is finally retired. We'll count up the runs and go to the top of the 7th. Chazy's got to get this game over in the next 10 minutes. All right, my best guess is it's 26-5 for the score. Keeble delivers strike one to Savannah Clark. 7th inning. Keeble waiting for Latour to adjusters, boot straps, or shin guards. Fair ball. Keeble over to Henry for the out. 1 down. All right, Jamie Goodrow, the batter. Strike 1. Strike 2. 0-2 the count. Just missing. Three-two pitch, lofted into left field. Drops in front of Olds. Will try to get 2 out of it, and she will. Nobody covering second. Oh, she's out. She is out. Somebody was covering second. What was she doing? Trailing by 20 runs. Trying to get an extra base. Go figure, huh? All right, this is Leah Durham, the catcher. Comebacker, Keeble knocks it down. Over to first for the out. This game gets done at 8 minutes to 6. Not any time too soon. Confirmation looms in an hour for many of these, 5 of these young ladies, 4 confirmed and one sponsor. So that's the way it was on this 10th day of May 2005. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable TV, worth your support. Hometown Cable.